Hey guys, this is RoboPK here. So today I was gonna do another crafting video because that's what my channel is all about now, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine. But it's a tiny bit different, seeing as it's more of like a found object crafting video. So it's not probably going to be a how-to sort of thing, unless it's I mean, like, you can't really go to the store and find this object. I sort of just found it, and it looked appealing to me. So here, I'll show you what it looks like. It kind of looks like this. I mean, somebody I think I literally ripped it off of a pallet at work. Either me or somebody else did, and I found it appealing, so I took it home. It may kind of sound like I'm a bit of a hoarder, but not really. The thing is, I found it really appealing because it does actually look like either a sword or something else, maybe a staff or something like that. Like, from the get-go here, it just looks like that. It's a bit in rough shape, but I decided to take it home because I wanted to craft something out of it, so I had a purpose behind it. I also have a thing that looks like a staff. It doesn't look like anything like a Gandalf staff or anything like that. So I have this video and another video that I want to do. Obviously I have to record them. I don't have the other video recorded just yet, but I want to try to build stuff out of there so that I can do that. So
I'll give you these two baby goats, this baby peacock.
Sorry, that was my phone. There's a guy on TikTok. He's talking about how he's going to give people stuff if they do certain things. Anyways, that's beside the point. So I'm just gonna get right into crafting here. I have to have this to hold on to it until the surface is firm, because otherwise like I can't really do it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna start this out. I could just rasp it out, I suppose. So I'm currently rasping this out. So trying to make it so that the handle looks a little better. Probably could actually wheel it out. I don't know. But I want to make it so that the handle's a bit more rounded. starting to take shape a little bit. I want to make the end of it. See, I want to make it so it's kind of rounded right here. That's why I need a wood shop, guys. Trying to think of what I can do here. I know, I can go get my whittling knife. Okay, so this is a tack forest. It's actually a knife that I got. It's from the M-Tech company. I'm gonna use it as a whittler's knife. That's what it's coming down to. That's what it's looking like so far. So got stuff all over the floor, and I think probably tomorrow, if not tonight sometime, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this stuff off the floor. I think also going to maybe whittle away at this part of it. Okay, apparently whittling is not my thing, because now I'm chipping. Yeah, I got a huge chunk just chipped away at it like that. Trying not to do that, but like I said, not necessarily the best at whittling, so I'm just trying to see what I can do here with this. I have a feeling it's gonna okay. I'm splitting away the actual part of this, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. One of these solidly small rasps. Maybe I'll go back to my rasp here. Okay, I don't know what to do here. Give me a second. I have another knife. I don't know if it's better than the other, than this one, but it's a Bowie knife. I don't know. Our Bowie knife better. It's evening things out on the handle. I like that. I actually have a handle now that I can hold. I mean, it's still rough, of course, but wish there was another way to show this to you. Maybe I could do this. Guys, it's starting to look like it might either break off right here and become like some sort of like mini sword, or might roll along with here and turn into like a full-sized sword. Somewhere in here I suppose I have to, because I think this is probably going to be the hilt. Somewhere in here I suppose this smaller part right here I'd probably have to put some sort of like thing on like this, like the handle, because I kind of want it to have a handle. Yeah. Come back to this video. I do have another one that I want to post, but I'll have to come back to it later with a sander. I can't do it now, but I will have to come back to it later with a sander, because I do kind of want to turn this thing into a sword, and the sanders seems to be the only way to do it. So I'm going to not conclude this video. I'm just going to temporarily pause it so I can go and get my sander. And then I'll be back. Hey guys, this is me, Robley PK again. So I am continuing with that found object thing that I was doing last time, and I do have my sander, but this is a different day altogether. It's actually been several days. So when I said I was gonna go get my sander, that was a couple of days ago. So sorry, I'm trying to get the best light. So, I am still going to continue on with this and try to get it finished, hopefully tonight. But this could be more than just tonight's project. I don't know. I've never done something like this. It's not so much restoring as it is building. And it's building from scratch, basically, because I have this found object piece of wood, and it's like not really prepared kind of thing. Not that I haven't done that in the past, no, but I've just never YouTubed it in the past. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get this done pretty darn quickly here as I'm recording, and you'll hear a lot of sanding sounds because I'm using a sander. I'll try to be talking during it, but you know, if I'm not, well, it'll be edited too, so you know. Sorry. I'm trying to do this and make it so that it's nice kind of thing. I don't know how well it's working, but so far it seems to be working pretty good. I don't know for sure. I may end up making this into a staff or some sort of other thing. I don't really know. I'd like it to be a sword, but you know, we'll see. Whoops. Whoops, it came out. Okay. So now it's like sanded like that. Let's see here. Trying to figure out. I mean, it's a lot smoother than before. Really is. But there's still some rough patches. I may have to hit it with a rasp. Give me a second. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, guys. So I got this. That's where the split piece is right there. I might just actually just take a little knife here, and I might just try to kind of carve that down to the bottom. There we go. Okay, so guys, this is what it turned out as far as looking like. I shaved that whole end off, so it should kind of sort of be uniform now. I still have this piece in here, right here, where that crack is. See? But split off. Got pieces all over the floor, so that's not good. But then I should be able to just split that stuff off, maybe. And then I'm gonna just do this. I'm whittling down the end of this. Never been good at whittling. So that's what's happening right there. See? It's kind of forming a little bend kind of thing. And I think that might actually be probably where I'm going to actually whittling's not a pastime for me. No, it's not. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ooh, this is beginning to take shape. That's kind of cool, actually. Look at that. And it's still kind of got an end to it, but this is really going good. I'm starting to like this. See? I wish I had a maybe a downside view. Okay. Now the handle's getting a bit weird. Starting to take shape though. I don't know what it's turning into, but see, that's what it's looking like right now. Whatever it is in the long run, it's going to be interesting because I've never seen anything like this. It's definitely not like anything from Lord of the Rings or nothing like that. Not that everything's from Lord of the Rings, but you know, stuff like that. Okay, so far I'm not really sure what this is turning out to be, but it's kind of cool. I may sand it down a little bit just to see maybe. I think I'm just going to turn this end. Maybe it wants to stay. Maybe it wants to be a tree beard. I don't know. Maybe tree beard wants to be a tree beard, huh? Oh. So this is kind of what it looks like now. Oops, I broke that. It's kind of cool, actually. I may. Okay, so that's kind of what that looks like. I think I'm just turning it into a sword, guys. Looks like this now. It's like mini, and it's really thin, but it's turning out pretty darn good. Okay, get the bottom smoothed out here. I think I'm gonna keep this crook up here if I can, because it looks like it might actually stay, or maybe not. Maybe it'll be more of a samurai sword, I guess. It didn't stay. It didn't stay, guys. Whoops. Thought it would, but it didn't. That's not good. That's no fun. You're no fun. Holy moly. Cool, guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. It's got a kind of a Lord of the Rings-esque thing to it. It's kind of neat. I really like it. Sorry if you guys can't see half the process. I'll try to get it so you can. Seeing, guys, that it's split right here. See, it's a little split. I don't know if that's good or not, but I think I could actually work with that maybe. If I use that to my advantage, maybe I can make a thinner sword. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I destroy the sword altogether. I don't really know. I just don't want to hurt myself, you know, safety first and all. Oh, that turned out kind of cool, actually. It's like a little spike. That turned out kind of neat. I like that. Guys, I like that. So, this is what it looks like right now. You're seeing the back side of it. So, there we go. So this is what that looks like. It's a little rough around the edges kind of thing. Rough around the edges. Hot. But I got my spiked sword and it's thin. Hooah! Hooah! Okay. I'm gonna pause this I'm gonna go get another piece, because I think what I might do is actually, if I can, I would like to make, actually, maybe not. Maybe not. So that's going to be the handle right there. That's going to be the actual sword of it. It's a tiny little sword, but it's kind of cool actually. Okay, so my toothpick is nearly finished, guys. Nearly finished. Basically, all I got to do is rub some linseed oil on it and possibly put some paracord on it, which I actually do have right here. See, paracord. Not sure if that's gonna look good or not. Yeah, it might actually. Okay, so basically what I gotta do here. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try finishing my sword up with a wax finish. I don't know how this is gonna work because I've never actually done a wax finish. Sorry, this right here is called Carnauba wax. I know it says Carnauba Plus on it. It says premium paste wax. Technically speaking, it's for shining on cars, so you can use it on cars. It's a wax that you have to buff out, as all waxes you have to buff out. But this is it can be used for wood too. It's a premium thing. The only reason I'm not using my boiled linseed oil, as I said before, because I literally cannot get the top off it. I think the top's rusted to it. So there are alternatives, and this is one of them. Okay, so that smells really good. So it comes, kind of looks like a yellow something or another. It's kind of glisteningly and shiny. Even though it's a wax, I'm gonna still put on, these are nitrile gloves. You can get them anywhere. The Carnauba wax, I found it at Walmart, but you could probably get it at other places. The only reason why I'm putting on gloves is because I've never used this stuff before, and I'm not exactly sure like what it does. Oh, it's got a little sponge in there. See, it's got a little sponge in there. I don't know how to get this out. Okay, well that's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a little time getting the sponge out. I probably should have done that before I put the gloves on. Okay, so the sponge is spongy. That makes sense because it's a sponge. But so I can actually use this to put the wax on there. So I shall. So I'm gonna start doing this. Maybe I should have sanded that more. Don't really know why it's taking pieces off there, but I don't know. It's kind of bringing out the natural essence of my wood, I think. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Like I said, never use this stuff. It's kind of cool, mind you. But I've never used this stuff before. I think you're supposed to use it after you put any sort of finished stuff on there, because then it looks better. But I'm not exactly sure. It's probably, yeah, after the finished stuff is on there. But, you know, I'm unique and I'm doing it beforehand, I guess. I'm actually kind of liking this though. It's just kind of fun. It's actually rather relaxing. I don't know how long I have to wait for this stuff to actually dry, because I've never used it before. So I'm guessing it's probably not instantaneous, and I'm guessing I could also probably find it on the back of the box, or the back of the tub, I guess you could call it. Oh, that gives it a deeper shine. I like that. I think it just gotta make sure it's all rubbed in. See, guys? Looks the same as before, but it's actually on my end getting a little darker, if you can see. It's getting a little darker. See? There? That's a lot darker. It adds a finish to the wood that wasn't there before, which I really like. It's getting a heck of a lot darker. Even though I plan on actually just taking this sword, and I'm going to wrap this part like all the way along here except for the end piece here, and probably about right here. I'm not for sure, but probably about anywhere from right here to right here. In I have material that looks the same as my Thor's hammer, if you saw that video, because it actually is the same as my Thor's hammer. So that's what I'm going to be using. Okay, it seems to be, I think, that I have it all the way along, because it's got like a kind of a shimmer to it. Okay, so that's my toothpick right there, if you can see it. Now I'm going to set it on here, and I'm going to make preparations. So I might be removing the gloves, but I will be pausing this video for a second. Okay, so guys, as you can see, now I can touch my thing. Like, I think the Carnauba wax dries pretty darn quickly. I mean, it's wax, so it goes on as an applicator thing, and I could still smell it, so it's on there. At least I think it is. Hopefully. But I'm gonna actually take these ends right here, and I'm going to apply them to here. I got a staple thing, but I want to put some glue on there as well. So I'm going to take my Gorilla Glue here, since the cap's not working. I'm going to take the cap off. Oh, okay, and there's a bubble in there. Ah! Got Gorilla Glue on my pants, guys. Woofda. Okay, so that's gonna go on there like so. This is actually Gorilla Wood Glue. You can also find this at Walmart. Yeah, where I find just about everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. Oh, here we go. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, but there, well. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put it around here. Like, and then I'm going to, because that's going to be my end capper. Gotta find my staple. Okay. And guys, if you do this at home, try not to do that. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at the try not to do stuff. I always do it. I'm gonna staple this on because that's part of that, but it also helps me so that I can put this around here like that. It looks like that. I want another one. Kinda wish I had the epoxy version of this. Okay, so I got one staple in there. I'm gonna try to get another one in there. I got two staples in there. It's probably gonna look a bit weird, but I'm gonna try to get a third in there. Okay, so I got a third in there at the very top. Those should hold everything in place. All right, they should hold everything in place until I get done with this. And I'm wiping the glue all over my shirt. So that's what that looks like. And it's gonna be the end like this because I want it to look like one of those one swords. Those old katanas? Samurai swords. But it's like a traditional Japanese one. That's why I'm doing this. So, I want another. This is the hard part. Getting this glue all the way around. Because it doesn't tend to want to cooperate with anything as glue does. It tends to like to mess around a little bit, you know? All that fun stuff. It tends to like to be its own person, be its own glue, being as it is glue, you know. I want a note to you guys. Anybody who's doing this, Gorilla Glue is very, very sticky. So basically saying, if you're doing this, try to not do what I'm doing here, because I'm doing stuff that you're not supposed to. Gorilla Glue will stick your fingers to just about everything, so it's not a good thing. I'm just doing this because it kind of maxes out time. But since you'd be doing it more or less probably for leisure, you know, you wouldn't need all that time. Plus, this is my first time ever doing this, so I'm not the best at it. I'm not even sure how I'm going to remove these staples after it's said and done. I would like to, but I'm not even sure how I'm going to do it, so it'll be interesting. But now what I want to do is I want to put the paracord on here. So I guess I'll need some more of this. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I'll just do that. I want to just start the paracord. I'll do it at different intervals, so it's not necessarily needed all the way through, but I'll have it. Then I can just run the paracord up and down. Not have to worry so much about it being in that spot, so to speak. And for all of you out there who want to try something like this, you know, your toothpick or your sword or your whatever you make probably won't be, you know, as good as this, or maybe it will be better. I don't know. That's kind of up to you. It's now I'm trying to find this. Just wait. I don't mean to sound mean, because I'm not trying to put anybody down. But in all honesty, I'm gonna try my hardest at it to get it done and make my best thing. This is what it looks like so far. Looks like something from Kill Bill or something like that. Wish I had better lighting in here. That's what it looks like. That's so cool! I think what I'm gonna have to do though, other than clean my fingers off, because that's what my fingers look like. They're kind of gross. I'm gonna have to actually go ahead, let this dry. Well, not right now, not necessarily. And I'll have to clean my fingers off. And then, actually, give me a second.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so I'm back. I think what I'm going to do now, I may, let's see here. Usually they have like things coming out, like tufts coming out the end, and I'm not really sure what to do with that. So this is what it looks like right now. I think I showed you that before. I'm gonna cut this piece off once it's dry because it's not very good. And then I've got this sort of gap down here, but I think I'll just leave that because it's alright. It's okay. As far as things go, I kind of want to make it look like the old style Japanese swords. So give me a sec. Okay, so guys, here's what I did. I cut this piece right here to size it up with this so it could be dead center, and I'm pretty sure it looks dead center. So now I got the little cover protector thing that usually goes on there. It's a little wobbly, I think, but it's on there. I'm not exactly sure how to reinforce, so, and then I may just have to another piece. Guys, this is kind of what I did. I just kind of glazed it on there. I put glue underneath there, and I kind of glazed it on there so it would stick. I don't know if that's the best way to do things, but if I don't go ballistic here, I may actually just set it up like this so it can dry. Hey, I got my embossing heat gun. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it'll dry it faster. I'm going to do this. Okay, and now I'm going to attempt, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to attempt to try to wind this around the top. So I'm going to put this in here, if it'll fit, if it'll go. Come on, you. Okay, so that's going to go in there. Then I'm going to attempt to wind this. So there's still going to be a little bit in there. But, and then what I'll do is after all is said and done there, I will push this under here. Take my stapler. So, and those staples will be removed. It's just kind of to top it all off kind of thing. And then I actually can just make sure that's all good and solid. And then when all is said and done, I can actually just cut it right here. There we go. Ta-da! I know that a Japanese thing. It goes away. But in the spirit of that, I can actually add some more up here, which I'm probably not going to do today. But this is what it looks like. So, if I ever was going to do karate, which I have kind of sort of planned on going back to it, but I'm not for sure. I guess that's up to me. I could actually use this as kind of a practice sword. Oh, also, I think I'm going to put some carnauba wax on here. Maybe. It's not really like 100% on par, but I do believe it's dead center. So that's what's cool about this. And the back, I think I'm just going to turn this all gold, the whole thing. I'm going to keep the lettering in here because that was actually originally meant to be for my Thor's hammer, but you know, now it's not, of course. And I'll make a new one of these for my for my Thor's hammer, and we'll call it good. So guys, if you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. I'm trying to do, like with my woodworking schedule here, I'm trying to do videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'm also trying not to wake up my tenant, or not my tenants, the tenants in the building. So there are some weeks where I might do like simpler stuff that might take a little bit a little less longer and might be quieter. This one obviously wasn't, but I do like the outcome of it because it's kind of a toothpick. It's kind of a katana sword. It's obviously not straight and perfect like theirs is, but it's wood. You can't do wood straight and perfect. I mean, you can, but you have to have a lot of measurements and a lot of this and that and the other thing. And I went from the beginning thing, which didn't even look like this, to this thing. And I'm very, very happy with it. I really, really like this thing. So, yeah. If you want to, you can like this. You can definitely comment on it. You know, I'll look at all the comments, and you can subscribe for more future content. It's probably going to be things possibly similar to this, or like things like I've done in the past, like keepsake boxes, or some other stuff like my Thor's hammer, or I might just do like I've thought about doing like something with coloring masks, because that's the thing nowadays, you know, with the whole coronavirus thing and whatnot. So I've thought about doing that. Like, it's literally anything crafting. So if you guys have suggestions, I mean, it doesn't have to be like wooden crafting, even though I do love that. It can be literally anything crafting. If you want me to put up a shelf, I mean, that's not technically crafting, and that would require a lot of tools, but you know, I can look into it for the future, if not right now. I will take a look at the suggestion. So that being said, I think I'm done with this video. I may do a sheath in another video for this. I very much would like to. But other than that, I was going to do feathers for the end here, but I tried putting a thing on the end, and it didn't work. It was kind of off camera, but it really did not work. So I think I'll just leave it like this. It's cool like this. So yeah, I will catch all you dudes and dudettes on the flip side. See you later. Bye.